What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Uh, you know what day it is? It is Monday, and that means Monday Mail Day. I don't have a whole lot to show today, but what I do have, I wanted to share with everyone, as well as a story, I guess you would say. Today's Monday Mail Day isn't. The pieces are exciting, but the details of the pieces are not that exciting. And I just wanted to share, and you know, hopefully others can find use or it may help them from this. But anyway, if you enjoy the content and you would not mind considering, hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, share it around, comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Really do appreciate talking to everyone, meeting new people, hearing people's thoughts on things, and just sharing pickups and opinions and all of that. Really, really enjoy it. So, without any further chatter, let's go ahead and get started. First item here is a really cool piece. It's going to be hard to show. I'll turn it sideways so you can see the whole thing there. But it's The Amazing Willie Mays. It's a comic book from 1954. It's graded by CBCS 7.5. You see here it has a nice, big, bold autograph on there. This has been authenticated. You can kind of see right there. Sticker attached to interior cover. It has been authenticated. Also, I'll show you next. It has other paperwork with it. Really awesome piece. I've showed you guys cards I've been picking up and stuff. I have the Willie rookie back there that I was able to get, and I decided I wanted to also add an autograph of his. And Willie has a ton of they look authentic, very well done fake autographs out there. Those of you that may not know, Willie had his own authentication sticker. It's the Say Hey authentication. A lot of those got faked, and then there's many, and this is just something heads up to anyone that watches this, because I know some people don't realize it. Many of the Topps, like back in the day, Topps used to put a sticker on the back of the card to authenticate autographs, and many of those stickers have also been faked. And so there are some cards out there, quite a bit of them, that are Willie Mays. They'll say Topps, certified genuine autograph on the front or whatever, and then on the back side it might have the top sticker, or it might even have a Say Hey sticker. There's just so many of them out there that are faked. I didn't feel confident buying a Mays autographed card. I thought this was really cool. I doubt there's very many of these in existence, if any more than this one. I don't want to say this is the only one, but I would assume there's not many of these. It also had just a nice, bright, bold, clean autograph on it, which I really liked. So yeah, I really, I thought this was a cool piece to go with outside of just a card. I felt a lot more confident with this being an authentic Willie Mays autograph. I'm not saying all of them out there on the market are fake. I'm just saying it's very easy to obtain a fake one. Obviously this is cool because the comic is from 54, so pretty old in its own right. To get a 7.5 on it is pretty awesome for a comic. I will say I'm not a comic expert. I do own comics. I do own graded comics. This is the first time I've owned a CBCS comic slab. I will say I'm not too enthused with the slab itself. I don't really have, like, I can't speak on all of them because I've not held all of the slabs. I have held the most popular common one, CGC, and I do really like their slab. This one feels a bit, I don't know. It just gives me, like, when you like put any kind of pressure on it, it just feels low quality, I guess you would say. Also, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the comic is like way over here versus a gap over here. And as someone, even when I'm buying like beater vintage cards, I do really like to find centered cards. Maybe it's one reason the borders being cut off don't bother me, because I know the image is still there, and it it takes away any signs of off centering. Um, I don't know, but I just thought, like, with an item like this, they might have took a little bit more care in how they centered it in the slab. Maybe I'm just being a little picky with the way it looks, but I don't care for the slab, but I do really, really like the item, and that's the most important thing. Again, it's one of those scenarios, some people don't agree with the saying, but uh, the whole buy the item or buy the card, not the slab. So the other cool thing with this here is also a full letter of authenticity. As you see here, it was also authenticated along with the CBCS. It has PSA DNA authentication. This was authenticated in July of 2003, so it's an older authentication. Um, it talks about the book and everything. The other cool thing with this is this was when James Spence was still with PSA. So it's kind of got PSA, JSA, and CBCS, who happens to be, I forgot to mention, is owned by BGS. So it's almost like a triple authenticated Mays autograph, which was one reason I felt very strongly with the authenticity of it. If it got through 3 authentication companies, somebody was really good. So I feel this is a really strong item to own. Plus, I really like it. And then you throw in, it has a provenance here, dated September 23rd, 1954, from Famous Funnies Publications. It says, "Dear Mr. Sports Editor, enclosed is your sample copy of The Amazing Willie Mays, which we hope you will like and find appropriate right at this time. This is an illustration of the efforts being made by the sincere element of the comic magazine industry to produce wholesome, timely material of real merit for youthful readers. We think you may agree that sports fans of all ages may be interested too. Sincerely yours, Famous Funnies Publications." So it was kind of neat that it had this letter included with it. This was a sample copy, apparently. And I guess the original owner was a sports editor. I know the seller I bought it from. I believe he was the original owner, because he had messaged me back regarding a deal on it, and said that he was a lifetime Willie Mays fan. And so just a really cool item to own. I showed y'all the mantle last week, so cool to get a Mays this week. But yeah, the next item is the one that is not so amazing. Well, it is amazing, but it's not amazing. So it's never a good sign when you get a package that has this, the United States Postal Service "We Care" message. "Dear postal customer, we sincerely regret the damage to your mail." You never want to see that. So what this is, I'm going to kind of flip this over so it doesn't have my address and stuff on it. But you can't hardly read anything anyway. You can kind of tell this is like destroyed. I didn't even have to open the envelope up. Really destroyed. But what I purchased was a 93 Parkhurst rookie reprint Gordie Howe, PSA DNA authenticated autograph. But as you can see, it did not come in under the best of terms that I would have liked it to. Um, but, I'm going to say in a positive way, things happen, accidents happen. I'm trying to understand that. However, what I want to speak on, and the worst part of it all, is if you are a seller, you have to understand that you are basically providing a service and an item to a customer. And I know Amazon or Target, if you order from there, or even Walmart, you might get some stuff in sometimes and it's just not the greatest. I've seen, people get items from Tops in that were crushed, and it's a disappointing time. And it all comes down to usually the way the item was packaged. But there are obviously certain cases where things like this happen. As a person who sells a lot of items as well as does group submissions and ships tons and tons and tons of packages, I understand that this seller packaged the item, he put it in a bubble mailer. I'm not blaming the seller at all. But the seller did piss me off when I kindly reached out to him showing photos to see if possibly he put any kind of insurance or anything like that on it, which I have to find out terms, but from what I believe the case is, the shipper has to file claims on a package sent, but I need to go find out definite if they've changed anything with that, or since there was no actual insurance added, if I can just get the $50 or whatever the heck they give you on first class. But anyway, the point is, I don't care about the money. I wanted the card, I wanted the item, and now the item is essentially, I'm hoping the card is okay, the autograph is fine. The slab is destroyed, which sucks. But I reached out to the seller asking if they by chance had, any insurance on it, put photos in there just showing them. And I wasn't blaming them at all. In fact, I had no reason to blame them. It was a bad scenario. But as a customer who spent, not an extreme amount of money on something, but it was well over 100, or it was over 150, not well over $150. I didn't feel as though I should have to eat the cost. But at the same time, as being someone that sells, I felt bad for reaching out to a seller that sold an item that got damaged after it left their possession. And it's not like they just threw it in a cheap, manila envelope or something with toilet paper around it. They put it in a bubble mailer and everything. They might have been able to, protect it a little bit better, but I'm not even worrying about all that. I wasn't putting any blame onto the seller until he started being a defensive ass. And that's straight up how I'm putting it. He was a defensive ass, did not want to cooperate at all, didn't want to answer the question of did he add insurance to it or anything. That was the main question. Just got really defensive and became a straight up asshole. And so I messaged and said, okay, I can see you aren't want to cooperate. I'm going to go ahead and just reach out to eBay, ask them their suggestion on what they want me to do. Well, eBay advises me to go ahead and file a return claim, let them review it and everything, and they would see what they could do. While I am on the phone with eBay, the seller then responds calling me an idiot. Straight up just calling me an idiot. Which, while I'm on the phone with eBay, I tell them it's not the seller's fault. I did not blame the seller one bit. I was straight up just trying to see how the proper way to proceed was. I am 99% sure that I have to contact the post office, and whether they want the seller to file the claim or if they will allow myself to file the claim now, I am not sure. But to take this a step further, this item still to this moment does not show delivered to me, because as you can see here, the label was so destroyed they can't scan it. So I could have been this scummy, crummy buyer that filed a item never received claim, and the seller would have never known it. Instead, I was trying to be doing the right thing, reach out to them, let them know, hey man, this thing got destroyed. I might need your help with filing a claim, whatever, just giving you a heads up and everything. And they got into defense mode. Don't be that person. If your customer is having an issue and it's a legitimate issue, work with them. Customer service goes a long ways. Whether it's just you having some fun selling cards on eBay, or answering a question in a Facebook group, doing a YouTube video, whatever the case may be, customer service goes a long way. And if you sold an item to a customer that comes in looking like this, don't get defensive about it. Don't be pissed off at the customer. Be pissed off at the USPS maybe because this happened and it was unfortunate. But don't take it out on your customer. See if there was a way to work between both of you to come to a resolution that works best for both of you. Because I'm going to be honest, I don't want money back on it. If anything, I would love to just have it reslabbed. Even if the card inside it has a little bit of damage to that bottom edge down here, which it may, I'm not sure. I can't tell for certain. It looks like right in there could be some cardboard, but I can't tell. But either way, even if that bottom edge did get dinged up a little bit, I would be perfectly happy just having that slab fixed and the card authenticated. It's not like I, spent $1 million on a Gordie Howe that has his autograph on it. It's a reprint card, a nice display piece with Gordie's auto that's authenticated. That's what I spent my money on. A destroyed slab that looks like crap that someone could say is fake. I don't really want that. So I'm going to go ahead and reach out to my post office, see if I can get them to give me the first class, whatever insurance that is, claim on it, to just enough to cover getting it reslabbed. I'm going to try to avoid this seller, I guess, as much as possible, because I don't even want to deal with the guy now. He's just, it's bad business. But anyway, that was a big ramble, but just don't be that guy. Don't be the asshole because, the post office screwed up. It's not the buyer's fault. The buyer paid you. How many non-paying buyers are out there? You should be thankful that a buyer paid you, not get pissed off at him when the post office ruins a package. It happens. So anyway, guys, that's my story. A couple nice items. One, I'm hoping I can just get fixed. I really don't want to get rid of the item because I do want the card. So maybe I can get it worked out to where I can get it reslabbed or something. We'll see. But anyway, that's all I have for this Monday. Not much. Long stories, cool items. If you enjoy the content, again, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Comment down below your thoughts about everything. And hope you all have a wonderful evening. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and until the next video, I'm out.